Thank you for joining us live on KEXP. We're at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area at kexp.org and on the KEXP mobile apps. I'm all a titter right now. I'm Cheryl Waters, and at the risk of embarrassing these awesome folks, one of my favorite bands of all time is live on KEXP today. Welcome back to Dry Cleaning.
Hi, Cheryl.
So wonderful to have you here. And absolutely in love with the new album, Secret Love. You're going to start us off with a single. You ready to go?
Yeah, it's called Sliced by a Fingernail. Happy birthday to you. Sliced by a fingernail. By a fingernail. Who wants to be sliced? To be a dog amongst dogs. A disco night full of big heads. Why are you concealed? Exercise. Fragile person inside who wants to be at the center of a bud of a peony. I long to be concealed under disco lights.
You're listening to Dry Cleaning live on KEXP.
circling wheel. You talk like a greetings card. I admire you, any family vibe. I'm sorry that you got attacked by a dog. It's for you, shala. I will reproduce and begin things over and over and over. We're stuck on the sofa. You can't use me. We're meant to be from the same egg, but you can't use me. You can't use me. Since the things you say make me want to laugh, and not in a good way. And not in a good way. And not in a good way. For you, shala. It's for you, shala. Alien offshoot mushroom. Going to gym to get slim. Because you taught me to be a winner. True. A true melon, a people. Yes, I'm willing to change roles for you. It's literally black wool. You almost certainly to me a total work of art. It's Leeds, it's Blackpool. A total work of art. Total piece of work. I hate it but I need it. I'm playing drums. The boxy hair is different. True melon.
So awesome. You're listening to Dry Cleaning live on KEXP.
Doing another one?
Why does it need to be over and over and without end or change and repeating over and over? You're the one that bit in The Apprentice, where they're waiting for the phone call in the waiting room. Outside and a finger coming down you. Just pains, a week and a day. I'm waiting inside a talcum powder box for you to lift the lid and discover me and lift me gently into your palm. I need you. Negative space of rock, the undoing of the black mat. I was born from out the black mat. Jewelry for you, prices, these sisters waiting to wear their own clothes, waiting. And me, pelican dreams. So honestly and uniquely, getting straight to the listener's heart. Fudge the world, shadows. Fudge the world. Do-do, do-do. Do-do-do.
You're listening to Dry Cleaning live on KEXP, playing songs from the new album Secret Love.
A series of memorials and signals telling us this or that, telling us this or this. Think of that. The objects outside the head control the mind. To arrange them is to control people's thinking.
Nicely done. You're listening to Dry Cleaning live on KEXP, the new album, Secret Love. It is always such a pleasure to have you here. That sounded fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
You've said that Secret Love is the album that you've always wanted to make. And after touring and then touring some more and then some more, it sounds like when you finally got around to writing the new record, you were really ready to write. And I'm wondering what sort of interesting and exciting directions you were excited to explore. Because, Tom, I know you said Hit My Head All Day is something you're super proud of.
I am actually, because generally speaking, I probably start writing the songs, which means that I'm not really surprised by what I'm doing. You are a little bit, but like, working with Lewis and Nick and Flo, they're so good at like responding. And I think that was the first song in a long time, maybe ever. Those guys had a jam without me, and I had to catch up with them. And it was actually really liberating, because I sort of thought it's like an interesting challenge, so it was really exciting, and it really came to life in the studio. It started to like breathe, and I was like, what is this? What kind of music is this?
They can still surprise you after all these years.
They certainly can.
Well, you worked with a number of people in a lot of different locations. You did some demoing in London. I know you worked at the Fame Studios, The Loft in Chicago, and then in Dublin with Alan Daniel of Gilliban. And then you ended up working with the most amazing Kate LeBon, who was just here in January and recorded in France. And it seems like you took a lot of time and care with this record. How did widening the net when it came to collaborators influence what you ended up with, and also the process and how you enjoyed it?
I feel like we sort of observed that we tend to respond quite a bit to either the room that we write in or the people that are listening when we write. Like, having an audience always really changes what you do. So I think we were kind of thinking, let's sort of test ourselves by traveling to different places, recording in different rooms, writing in different rooms, and also showing different people what we were writing. Because, it's so funny. It's like sometimes something that you think is really kind of an uninteresting, just kind of off the cuff kind of demo, with the right people listening to it, you see it in a whole different way. Or vice versa, something that you think is amazing, and then you show it and you actually feel a bit kind of embarrassed, and you're like, oh, there's lots of holes in this. So we sort of wanted to put ourselves through that a bit more, like meet different people, work in different rooms, and see what effect it had. It was a really nice thing to do.
Well, people rave about working with Kate LeBon. Obviously, she's an incredible musician herself, but as a producer, people can't say enough nice things about working with her. What was that experience like for you?
It was incredible. She approached the record with such emotion, compared to, seems, other producers we spoke to around the same time would kind of talk about like practical setups and kind of like microphones and mixing desks. And Kate just came out of, even though she's amazing with all of that, just with a lot of emotion, and kind of saw something within us that we found hard to communicate. And we kind of built this language across the weeks we worked together, and I think it's quite difficult to come into a band's world who've been together for 7-8 years, whatever it is now, and kind of like communicate with those people. And Kate made such a common language between us and seemed to understand us as people. It was amazing to work with.
In reading some of the interviews, and some of them are with Kate as well, I thought it was interesting that she worked with you as a band as a whole, but also spent individual time with each of you, getting to know the way that you work and what you bring to it. And that I'd never really sort of read about that before.
Yeah, that really had a big impact, actually.
Yeah, it did.
It felt like, because I suppose like when we're recording, we're all quite involved in our own little world, because we all write our own parts, so we're quite sort of like focused on our own corner of dry cleaning. And so she's sort of like the captain, and like tying it all together. But she would spend lots of time with each of us on our own, talking about, getting very in depth with what we were each doing, which was a very kind of special thing. I
I've
think.
never done so many bass takes on one song before.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to.
No,
I'll let
it's
you say it.
I did like 50 different bass takes on I Need You.
Well, you're so closely intertwined both musically and through your deep friendships, but Kate has said you take one out of the equation and it's no longer dry cleaning. And I think that's interesting because you're all very talented individually.
She's always saying loads of really nice stuff behind the scenes. We hear it through other people. Thanks, Kate.
I love that. Well, I'd love to hear about the artwork for the record because you're all art school kids. I know, Florence, you're an illustrator. And once again, the artwork is so striking, so different. Tell me about that image.
I mean, that image is by an artist called Erica Ayres. She's Canadian, but she works in Glasgow. She's got a studio in Glasgow. Me and Lewis paid her a visit when we were playing there the other week. And
the studio was very cool.
Yeah, it was so nice,
much
wasn't
great
it?
stuff.
I was trying not to eyeball everything
We
too
got some
much.
free stuff.
Yeah, we did. I got a free ceramic sausage.
Got free ceramic cigarette.
Yeah. Anyway, she's just a really wonderful painter. She's also a ceramicist. She's got this real knack for like making things look very hyper real, but also sort of, I don't know, there's like a lot of poetry to it at the same time, like really uncanny, really funny. There's a lot of humor in what she does. And like when we saw her work, it just felt like a very nice fit. And we just gave her free rein, really. We just said it has to be a square. And that's basically all we said to her. But then she came back with the image and we were all chuffed, you know.
Well, I love that you just said maybe without subconsciously that you were trying to keep yourself from eyeballing everything.
Yeah, well, right, yeah.
And people take a look at the artwork, you'll get what I mean by that. Well, Nick told me earlier that this might be the best tour ever for him, and it just sounds like you're having a lot of fun. You're wrapping up the U.S. tour. I hear you're heading to Australia, and I guess my biggest question about that is, can I come?
Indeed you can. You'll have to work, though.
Okay. Happily so. Happily so. It is just such a pleasure to see you. Secret Love, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for returning to KEXP over
Thank
and
you
over.
so much.
Pleasure.
Always
Thanks for having
Oh,
us.
thanks for having us, yeah.
You're listening to Dry Cleaning Live on KEXP. Thank you so much to the band for this incredible performance, a beautiful new album, and to all of our listeners and viewers for making sessions like this possible. KEXP is listener-powered. We're supported by you. You can make a gift anytime in support of great music discovery and live sessions like this one at kexp.org. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll let you know every time we launch a new video. Once again, a big thank you to Dry Cleaning Live on KEXP.
Up the Arsenal.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.